Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to start another step in our application, which is about the adding of the database to my application. So what I will do is I will start first by sharing my screen. Okay, here we go. So this is the stage that we have finished already, and we have explained in our last video. It's about the the login screen, and then we have designed. We have also learned together the title page, the labeling page, and the buttons, and that we have to put the name that will appear on the right side to our customers and the other name button login that will appear on the left side for the programmer. We also learned together in the last session how to navigate a button to a screen or any entry text box to a screen, how to link screens together, where to click. It navigates to me to which button, the logic behind, and the programming that comes from the blocks. All right. Now, today we will move to another function, which is the function of course, we have discussed here if the customer or the user forget about the username or the password, what shall we do? How does the screen look like? How many screens do we need? And then the home screen. We decided to have a home screen for the HR manager, a home screen for the HR employee, a home screen for the user or the requester of the task who is considered or named as customer, and a home screen for the admin. All right, so here what we expect from the user of the however, we don't here talk about the type of the user, any type of users will go to the application just to manage the productivity of tasks, the implementation, and to calculate or find out about the measurements so far and the points collected for every task and for every employee. This is the expectation of this application. So it's very logic that we will need a screen telling me about the list of the main tasks that I have to choose from. So I can choose one of the tasks, okay, and then every task will have another screen linked to it showing me the subtasks under each task. So this is our lesson for today. So the first step we want to go through is the PDF. This PDF here, this one, is showing me the document that was received by Dubai Courts. And inside this one, as you see, we have three job titles. Three job titles, okay? The first one, he is like supervisor. The second one is a specialist, and the third one is the head of the department. All right, so what we do here is we look at the job description. This is a job description that includes all of the tasks. These are the tasks. Now, as we met last time, we have assigned the team a task to be implemented or a step in this project, which is to find out what are the tasks in English, and then try to use your ChatGPT, group discussion, brainstorming to imagine what could be the list of the subtasks under each main task. So these 10 or 11 are the main tasks. What could be the subtasks under each one? Put the number of subtasks you like, and without any limitation on the number of tasks, all what you have in your mind. So for example, if I say here, preparing action plans, what is inside this? Deciding on who, what, when, why, and how to do every task in the department. Then following up the implementation of policies. This includes subtasks of blah, blah, blah. So you do this for every and each task of the list here of the main tasks to finish this for the first employee. And then you scroll down, and then you reach the second job title, the specialist. And for this one also you have the list of the main tasks given to us by Dubai courts. You will think of what are the main tasks, the list of the main tasks to be entered to the system or the application. Put it in English, and then try also by using your discussion, group discussion, individual or group brainstorming, or the ChatGPT, or searching on the payscale.com website on what could be the subtasks under each one. If you find any difficulty, you can come back to me. I will help in this. And then you also scroll down for the last time to find the last job description of the head of the Department of Organizational Development with all of the the main tasks. Again and again, you do the same steps. You put the main tasks in a list, and then you put the subtasks in another list. Call it a database, Excel sheet, whatever you like. Now, where to put this or where to create this thing? You will go to your Google, as I'm preparing this here for you to save your time. What I did is that I went to the Google Sheets. I have my Google Mail, my Gmail, and there I have also my Google Forms, Google Sheets, and all other tools. Then I choose the Google Sheets. Then I open one sheet. I call it the main tasks or the main and subtasks for Dubai course, whatever you like. Call it here the name you like, that the name that you can recognize inside your application. And then in the first column, put the ID, just numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just numbering. And then the job title you want to work on. We have the head, the Dabit is the supervisor, all right, and the specialist. For each one of them, you put the main task. When you put more than main task for the same person, just repeat the job title. Like here, I'm giving you an example. The R&D for policies and the formulation of policies both belong to the same job title, so I'm repeating it twice to show that these two main tasks are belonging to the same job title. The preparing action of the action plan and the following up of the execution are both belonging to the supervisor or Dabit. Okay, if we can call it like that. And the review policies and the study of employee satisfaction are both belonging to the specialist. After that, you need to add a description in another third column or fourth column showing what does this main task mean. All right, just give a brief description like R&D for policies shows the research and development. Formulation of policies means writing up and testing, preparing action plans, who, what, when, why, and how. Follow-up execution is the quality control part of the job. Review policies is the review and give recommendations on changes. Study employee satisfaction is analyzing and recommending also some changes to increase the level of employee satisfaction. By finishing these four columns, right, for all of the 3 job descriptions without deciding which is which. As you can see here, I'm mixing. I'm using department head, the ضابط, and the specialist, mixed, not separated. I'm not putting everyone in a separate group of lines. I'm not putting everyone in a separate sheet. I'm also trying to finish 2 in every job description, 2 tasks, just to show you as an example. But for you, you will finish all of the main tasks for every job title. There is no issue when you put all of the main tasks for the department head and then all of the job main tasks for the supervisor and then all of the job tasks in of the specialist or any type of ordering you like, but you make sure that you cover all of the main tasks with a description for each one in this sheet. Then we move to another sheet, which is the subtasks sheet. In the subtasks sheet, what you want to do is again put an ID for numbering, just sequence of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for the main tasks, now we will code the subtasks. How do we code? We just give 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, showing that all of the subtasks next to this 1 are belonging to the same first main task. So the in the first sheet here, the R&D is the first one, R&D and policies. I gave it the number 1, is including subtasks, which are collecting data, description of data, analyzing data, interpretation and conclusion, recommendation, implement developments and solutions. So these all are under the main task number 1. Then if we move to the main task number 2, which is formulation of policies, here we have another code, which is 2. It includes collect gaps of current policy, suggest new policy, discussion, meeting, blueprint of the policy, and announcement for everyone. So these all are subtasks, 5 subtasks belonging to one main task, right? And then again, I need to add a subtask description. So collecting data means find sources and tools of collection, description of data, quantitative and qualitative, analyze the data, analytical softwares and methods, interpretation and conclusion, which is about writing a report. In a recommendation, it's a presentation to the top management, for example. Implementation of development solutions, then this is the action plan of how to implement. Collect the gaps. Here is the second main task. It includes collecting gaps of current policy. This includes feedback meetings, suggest new policy, brainstorming report, discussion meeting, recording meeting, blueprint. It's a document, announcements on the SharePoint. So now this is also an example. For me, I am expecting that the whole team of students will sit together by tomorrow as planned. So they will all sit together. They will all work on the main tasks and the subtasks. This is just an example. As I said, you will make it very big and very huge because you have for each job description at least 10 main tasks. And under each one of them, you will have maybe 5, 10, 20, whatever you like, subtasks. So we are expecting a number of around 50 subtasks with 50 subtasks descriptions in this sheet, or maybe more, maybe 100, maybe 150, depends on your brainstorming and discussion. And there is no matter if you want to use the guidance of the ChatGPT or any other website. Okay, artificial intelligence may play a role in this. And it's automatically saved. Then we go back to our application. Then what we do is that we press on this button, data. Okay, when we press on this button, we will find that there is a main task sheet. Okay, suppose that I will delete this one. I will delete it now. Suppose that you open it, you find there is nothing. You will press on this plus. the sign of plus in this side. You press it, and then you go to the main tasks. Of course, here I created the first one with the main tasks only, and then I created another updated one with the subtasks. So whenever you create a new updated one, you delete the old one and then add the latest one, which is at the bottom here. Now I added the new one. Thank you. I go back to the design. I click on design. When I go back to design, I have to scroll down, okay, until I find the data viewer list, and then I drag it and drop it in my interface screen. Here, I will show you what I have done exactly. For this screen, I look at the right side, okay, then I click on the data viewer list if I want to play with the layout, where to put this, or I can drag it, increase the size, decrease the size manually, okay, as I wish. And then I go to the data source. Where do you want me to get the data from? From the main tasks that I have just entered from this data button. I can retrieve it from this area, the data source. Now, which style do you like? I can click here and see that there are different styles of the display. Only the title, title and subtitle. Subtitle is the description. Then, or you want a button or a photo showing something representing every task, then the title of the task, or you want the three of them, the photo, the title, and the subtitle. Now we don't have the library of images or photos, so we'll keep it without photos, and then I can scroll down and choose any kind of display I like, okay? So I will choose the title and subtitle, the second, this one. When I choose it, it appears here, and then I can then decide on what text to appear in the main title. So here I want you to show me not the ID, the first column, not the job title, show me the main tasks. Okay. In the second subtitle, what do you want me to show? I want you to show me the description of the main task. All right, and then I can left swipe so that I can swipe the screen to read. If the line is too long, I can read the full description of every main task. Okay. Now I will delete this. Okay. I will delete this because there are many options if you like to color things or so I don't want to put all this in your head now, just the main task as I did now. I will do it again one more time. Choose the main task. Okay. And then you want to choose the style, title and table. You want to choose the main text, main tasks, and then you want to choose the sub one. All right, subtitle, the description of the main task. Now we move to the other table. I want to list the subtasks. What shall I do? Again, I will go to the data viewer and drag a data viewer list. When I drag the data viewer list, I can adjust its size and location. And then after that, I go here. I already have the data with me. It's here. It's already there. I have retrieved this from my Google Sheets. Then here it asks me on the right side, which one do you like? If you have more than one, choose the one that has the topic or the name of the folder that you want to add. Then the name of the table main tasks. This is the style of showing. Then I want you this time not to show the table of the main tasks. I want you to show me the table of the subtasks, which is sheet 2. Right, so when you show me the table of the subtasks, what happens? This is the style of showing. I choose title and subtitle. What is the title? Show me the subtask name. What is the subtitle? Show me the subtask description. and then I can click on left swipe so that I can read the full line by swiping to the left. Okay, now here we came to the end of this video. It's just building up the list of main tasks and subtasks. In the coming video we will learn more about linking the two screens together so that I can click on one of the main tasks. It navigates me to the assigned subtasks to this main task. This is what we will show you in our next video. You are now requested to build the database. This is your assignment of two sheets. Build it on your Google Sheets, including the sheet, the first one of the main task for the 3 jobs all together in one sheet, and then sheet 2 you will build the subtask. One thing before I leave, I have to show it to you is the naming of the sheets. Don't leave it as sheet 1 and sheet 2. Name the sheets. See, look at the bottom, main tasks sheet and subtasks sheet. So what I did is that when I finish the sheet, I right click on the sheet 1, I rename it to main tasks, and right click on the sheet 2, rename it to subtasks. Okay, this is very important. And then after that, I want you to be sure that this application is very easy. Your assignment on the database has to be very accurate and thorough and deep. The more you exert effort on this part, the better will be the benefit of this application to Dubai Courts. I have sent an email to Dubai Courts telling them that we are at this stage and that the students now will validate this step by sending you the sheets, sheet 1 and 2, main task and subtasks sheets. So when they send it to you, what will happen next is that you will receive from them the sheets and go through it. I am talking to Dubai Courts. Go through the sheets, tell me if you validate every task and every subtask or you have some modifications so that it is for sure reflecting the real work inside the department and with the specific and right details and description. Once we finish this validation, we will again refine the screens and then we start linking the screens. I really want to thank you for your time and watching this video, and see you inshallah in the coming video. Bye bye.